So I was raised Catholic because that's the way my parents were raised. Fast forward to college, I had been struggling with depression, and you party and try not to think about it. I was a big drinker. Like that would be my mechanism of coping, and like that void, no matter what I did, to fill it, I would drink. Then I had kids when my first baby was born, and I had a second baby really close after the first baby. I had a 1-year-old and a newborn, man, and I was like really in the weeds. There typically wasn't a time of the day that I was sober. I'm so sad. I'm like, what? Like there's this missing piece in me. Like there's a void, this like heaviness, and it's like I don't know what to do. In my stay-at-home mom journey, I did a lot of self-discovery, self-improvement, like studying the psychology of happiness, and a lot of the books had the theme of like, there's a higher power, there's a spirit, there's a God. And I was like, well, if all these people are happy in doing it, I will try. So I was just desperate for anything at that point. I did have one positive experience when I was 13 or 14. I like so vividly remember that day. My friend, her mom was dating someone new, and he was so excited for church, and I was like, I've never seen someone excited to go to church. Like, why? We went to this church in Millsboro. Spoiler alert, right? And I was like, there's a band, like the pastor is like talking about like real life situations. I was like, well, that's cool, but I'm gonna like try not to think about that. That was 13 years ago. It was just such a pivotal experience. And I remembered that experience at that church. Fast forward back to this like horrible depression I'm in, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So I typed in Bay Shore Millsboro on my phone, and there's a Bay Shore Rehoboth a mile away from my house. And I was a little bit nervous that day to go, so I watched it on the TV here, and I could like see this happiness and this like glow and like about him. I was like, I want whatever he's got. I really want to see this bald preacher. Like, who is he? I can't remember his name, but I want to see him. And I felt like at that time I was kind of in this mindset, like, I'm just gonna try. I went, and Joel, one of the first messages he ever preached to me was, do or do not, there is no try. And I said, oh, someone's laughing at me right now. So I was like, okay, so for 1 year, I will do it. For 1 year, I will do it. I will believe, I will read my Bible, I will pray, I will worship, I will set my kids on this path. I will do it. So I started doing all the things. Like I was worshiping, I started volunteering at the church, I signed my kids up for the kids' dedication. I got to go on the stage and dedicate my kids to Jesus, and you could feel the Holy Spirit in the room, like blessing these children. And I made the decision that, okay, so next time Joel asks if you're ready to accept Jesus Christ, I'm gonna raise my hand. Because I've heard him ask and I hadn't raised my hand before. I wasn't ready, but I was ready. But we'll see when he asks. And he asked like that service, and I raised my hand, and like everything changed. I felt like I could breathe for the first time. That void that had been there and like that was taking over my life was filled. And so for 1 year, I did it. It has strengthened our marriage. My kids literally sing praise around our house. There's just this happiness. There's like, people keep telling me like, you're glowing. And I'm like, it's the Holy Spirit coming through me. Me 5 years ago, like the Barb that got married would probably laugh at me now. I don't drink anymore. And that's huge because like college Barbs would be like, who are you? I can't hang out with you, which is good because this new Barbs is way more fun in my opinion. Like I don't feel like I need something to substitute it because like I have God's love now. If I were to go back a year and to see the struggling mom that I was, I would just say, just keep showing up. Like show up on Sunday. And you don't have to sing. You don't have to sing. You don't have to do anything. Just sit in the back corner. That's what I did. That back corner right back there, that's all. I just sat there because I was so sad and I was like, I don't have any other options. Like if this is my option, I'll try it. Like I'll try. I'll do it for a year. And here we are a year later getting baptized. So here I am and I'm going public for Jesus.